What's up everyone, some guy here with another Alliance War video. Season 22, war number 12, last war of the season. We are versing against Hell. At this point we are tier 1 war. Win or lose, we should be able to secure plat 1. However, we do want to start off the next season in tier 1, so we are striving for a win for this war. Coming up here on path 5, this is an invisible woman on ebb and flow knockdown. My Nick Fury should be able to blitz her down pretty easily between the class advantage and the bleeds. And as you can see, it's a very easy fight with Nick Fury. He just melted her away. Moving on to the next fight, we have Darkhawk here on ebb and flow knockdown and heavy hitter. It's gonna be a quick fight, very easy quick fight. He is a defender, or he is a stubborn defender, so you just gotta play a mix of shake and bake. Parry right before the aftershock timer is about to expire to do any damage, and also knock him down while in the first aftershock to get rid of the ebb and flow knockdown node altogether. And moving on to the first mini boss in section 1 is Man-Thing on Power Snack and Backup Recovery. I am going to use Quake here. You don't really want to trigger Dex in the beginning, just because he will be able to nullify them and might be able to even gain power from Mystic Dispersion. And you could even turn it into a poison on you, but you could play a style of quaking spite, basically triggering Dex while concussion is up. But I just offered the quick and bake. I didn't want to worry about any of that, and I was boosted, so I just might as well just do a whole quick and bake fight. Section 2 here, we have Iron Man Infinity War on Ebb and Flow Intercept. I am going to use Captain Marvel movie. She only has a 15% chance of triggering Armor Break on her normal attacks, but on intercepts, it's 100%. Since this is Ebb and Flow Intercept, I will be trying intercepting a lot. But plan is to try and build up my binary to max right before, towards the end of the fight at least, and then try and get an intercept in to disable the protection, and then hoping to have an SP2 ready to blitz him down towards the end. I'm about to get really lucky over here. Right here, I use my SP2 and it stuns him, but the protection just came on and it purified my stun. But I was lucky and somehow it landed a intercept instead. I probably should have gotten punished for that, to be honest. So right here, it is getting close to the end. I need to manage my power and my binary charge, and also the protection. I need to make sure I'm in special 2 when I'm in my binary mode, and also making sure the protection is down when I'm firing my SP2. So it worked perfectly according to plan, and I was able to blast them away. And next up, we have your usual Nova here on Ebb and Flow Intercept and Redouble Determination. Will be using Quake against him. I'm not running any suicides. I'm not heavily boosted, so I am gonna opt for the just a regular Quake and Bake. Just gonna parry all the way. I'm trying to do as much damage as I could. I think most of these guys do place with max recovery. I'm sorry, max willpower and max limber. So I don't want to risk timing out on this node at all. Moving on here, we have Void, pretty much on the same nodes. I will be using Nick Fury. Only thing I'm worried about is the Redouble Determination, since the bleed will be giving him a lot of power. So during this fight, I just have to manage both my combo meter and his power meter. I will be throwing on some bigger boosts than usual. I think the green 30% boost, just because it's coming up to my last couple fights for the season, and I haven't used the green 30% boost all season. Nick Fury is a great counter against Void, just because every time you knock him down, you will purify one of the non-damaging debuffs, and that's pretty much all of Void's debuffs. I don't do a very good job of managing his debuffs. It's because mainly I'm worried about his power. I do kind of get cornered towards the very beginning here, but I was somehow able to get out. I was trying to make sure not to push into an SP3, of course, because I don't have an invuln boost, and I don't want to be pushed to my second phase so early on in the fight. So yeah, you'll see me kind of dancing close to the SP3 here. Pretty much is going to be, I think Void's going to be throwing pretty much all SP2s, because that's how much power I'll be pushing him pretty much throughout the whole fight. I do like using Nick Fury's SP1 more for this fight in particular, just because it doesn't give him that much power, because it doesn't have bleeds, and it purifies a debuff, and it pushes him back more, so it gives you more space. So right here, I thought was pretty cool. This debuff here that was about to trigger on me didn't trigger. I think it was because of my Pacify mastery. Since Void was stunned when it failed to trigger, I think the Pacify just prevented from triggering on me. But yeah, for the most part, it was a pretty smooth fight. I was a little bit late on some of the debuffs or managing them, but for the most part, I was pretty happy with the fight. Moving to mini boss here, we have Black Widow Clairvoyant on improved power gain and enhanced special 2. I will be using Quake since she is not a stubborn defender. It will just be a regular Quake and Shake fight. And that is it for me from this war and this season. Actually, that's the last war of the season. We were able to take home the win against them. which further secured our bracket in Plat 1. We were able to finish the season in rank 11 in Plat 1. The opponent that we faced, Hell, they were also able to finish in Plat 1, but they were in rank 30th, so very, very close to the edge. It was pretty weird because the war that we faced against them, we were in tier 1, but they were in tier 2 for some reason. So I think if they were in tier 1 as well, it would not have been that close. But anyways, great war, great season. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.